I'm going to be updating you on what I've been reading and what I plan to read in the month of November. So I obviously have been terrible about posting videos, and I feel really bad about it because like I filmed 3 videos last week and then I hated all of them. I wasn't in a good mood for filming, and I hate that because you could just see in how I'm talking and like how my eyes are. Like you can just see when I'm super frustrated. So I ended up deleting all the videos. One of them got cut off anyway, so I was like, I'm just gonna wait until I feel okay to film because I just haven't been in the mindset to film. And today I was like, you know what, I need to do a lot of work. It's just been a struggle. Obviously my Halloween decorations are still up and it's no longer spooky season, it's Thanksgiving season, but I didn't want to take them down yet because I put them up super late, so it's fine. And then I can't wait, I'm gonna try to get Christmas decorations anyway. That's beside the point. I'm going to tell you guys what I read in the month of October, and then I'm going to tell you what my TBR is for November. It's already like the beginning of November, but it's fine. So let's just get right into it. The first book I finished in October was God's Grave by J. Kristoff. God's Grave is the second book in the Nevernight trilogy. I think it's going to be just a trilogy. Nevernight follows a girl named Mia whose family was killed when she was really little. Mia has obviously had this with her whole life, and her plan has always been to avenge her family and kill the people who destroyed them. She gets taken in and then she grows up. She wants to become an assassin, so she goes to this place called the Red Church. They have certain like trials or like tests they have to complete, and sometimes they die, and it's really, really interesting. It's kind of like Hogwarts but for assassins, so it's bloodier, it's darker, and there's a lot of very intimate moments in the book, so mature audiences only for this series, but it's super, super good. I saw it on Claire Reads Books channel, and I was like, I need to read this. So I finally read Nevernight, and I just finished God's Grave. I loved all the details of the characters in the school. Like the writing is so amazing in this series, you guys. At first I thought it was a little bit too much, that I wasn't going to be able to like focus on what was really happening because of how intricate the writing was, but it's really beautifully done, and there's so much to this world that I just want to learn and know, and it's really, really good. So definitely check out God's Grave. I finished it and gave it about 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads just because I loved it a lot, and I can't wait for Dark Dawn in September of 2019, so far away. The next book I read was 3 Dark Crowns by Kendare Blake, and I also finished the second one, One Dark Throne. I was doing a reread so that I can read 2 Dark Reigns for this month. So 3 Dark Crowns follows these 3 girls. They are triplets, but they are separated at the age of, I think, 6 and taken into separate parts of an island so they can be raised by a family who specializes in the type of magic that these girls are focused in. We first have Mirabella, who is an elemental, obviously can control the elements. She's seen as the most powerful one. And then we have Arsino, who is a naturalist. They're more focused on nature, so with animals, plants, anything like that. And then we have Catherine, who is a poisoner, so obviously they can poison really well, they can eat poison, they can poison people, but they can also heal people from poison. And so these girls were separated, and they're raised to kill each other. They're raised separately, so they don't have feelings for each other, they don't care about each other. Once they turn 16, the Ascension year begins, and that is when they have to start trying to kill one another, because only one queen can reign. The series is super good. The writing style is really different than what I was used to, but I do enjoy this series a lot. I love the characters, I love the world, I love the concept and the magic system in it. I think it's really intricate, and that Kendare Blake made it really unique for this story. There are also some novellas out for this series, but I would not recommend reading them until you've read at least the first 3 Dark Crowns. So after I read One Dark Throne, I read this manga, Sakura, Cardcaptor Sakura. I'm sorry, I'm butchering this, but I remember this like series when I was little, but this is definitely not the first volume. I was really confused while reading it because it was the only series at the library, so I grabbed it, and then I was completely lost because apparently the first set of books is when she's like little, and then this is when she's in like middle school, so I don't know. I mean, it's still cute, but I needed something to read because I'm so behind on my reading, y'all, so I needed something short. I have the others, but I'm not sure if I'm going to read them. I don't really know. And the next book I read was Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. So I obviously wanted to read this because it was like for Halloween time, and I said I was going to read it, and I actually did. I read all of it, mostly, but then I audiobooked the last part because I just couldn't focus on reading it. It was like good, but not something I would ever want to read again. I gave it 3 out of 5 just because, I mean, I didn't hate it, but I also didn't really like love it or anything. Like I read it and I was just like, okay, I'm over it. Like, so that was okay. So I only read 5 books in October. 5 books isn't terrible, but it still put me behind. I'm still 8 books behind on my reading challenge for Goodreads, so I have a lot of catching up to do. So for the month of November, I'm not really entirely sure what I want to read. I'm currently reading Escaping from Houdini by Carrie Maniscalco. This is the 3rd book in the Stalking Jack the Ripper series. They each kind of follow an iconic character or person that we've all kind of grown up knowing about. So obviously the first one is about Jack the Ripper. Second one is Hunting Prince Dracula, and then this one's obviously about Houdini. So I don't even really know how to explain the series. Basically, this girl, her name is Audrey Rose. She's really into science, and she's kind of been told she can't really pursue it because it takes place in a time when that's not really something women do. But she's obviously really into it. Her uncle kind of has mentored her over the years, and she meets this guy named Thomas, who I think interns under the uncle. It's been a while, obviously, since I read it, and I kind of mix up everything that's been going on. But it is really cool. It's a little dark, a little mysterious, some thrilling aspects to it. Also some romance. It is a really good series. It's not one of my top favorites, but it is entertaining enough to make me want to keep reading them. This is the first book I plan on reading for November. The next book I plan on reading this month is Two Dark Reigns, obviously, by Kendra Blake, the 3rd book in the 3 Dark Crowns series. As I explained before, I love this series, and this one I feel like is pretty short. All of them are about 400 pages each. So it shouldn't take me too long, especially since I love the world and the characters so much. This is the 2nd book I really hope to get to this month. I picked up these 2 books from the library because I've been on a J. Kristoff kick since I can't read Dark Dawn for another year. This one is Storm Dancer. I honestly don't know anything about it. I guess it's kind of like steampunk with mythology type thing going on. I honestly have no idea. I'm really excited to get into this and not really know anything about it. The reviews weren't super high for it like for his other books, but I definitely want to check it out for this month. The next book I might reread this month is Lifelike by J. Kristoff. I've read it before, but I honestly don't think I focused enough in it. It made me think of a lot of Mad Max. I don't know, that's kind of Mad Max and robots, I think is what the hype was about it. And I think I liked it. I don't know if, I honestly don't remember. I literally just read it this year and I'm still like, what did I even read? Because I don't know if I was really in the mindset to read it. So I think I want to reread this, possibly. I'm not going to hold myself to it though. I also want to still get to Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom, but I still don't have the books with me. So I'm going to try to see if I can get them mailed. I'm not really sure, but those are definitely books I have to read in November. It's going to be an annual thing to reread those in October or November. I have to read them. You guys are my favorites. I've been rereading quotes from it and I'm just they're so well written. Oh, man, Leigh Bardugo's a star. Alright, and the last book I think I need to get to in November is Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas. Y'all, I've been waiting for this book for so long and it's finally in my grasp and I still have not started it like everyone else. And I got to see her tour and it's a signed copy. It's beautiful. I don't want this book to be damaged at all. This is going to be framed in a big shadow box. So beautiful. It stands out from the rest, and it has to because it's the last one. It's 998 pages, I think. Crazy. It's so big. Even the pages are thin, and it's still huge. Honestly, I really want to reread the Throne of Glass series, though, before I read this. That's going to take a long time and dedication, and I don't have the books with me, but I really feel like I want to put myself fully into this world again, and I feel like I forget all the characters because there's so many and what's been happening, and I don't know, I just want to fully appreciate this series again, and I hope I can reread them. If not, I'm honestly probably just going to get to Kingdom of Ash and wing it. Try to be I think I remember this person. I don't know. I'm stressed about it, guys, but I do really want to read this because everyone's talking about it. My sister's talking about it. It has to happen very soon. Alright, guys, those are all the books I plan on reading for the month of November, and I hope I can get to most of them. If not, I'm struggling. It's going to be a hard time. I have 25 books left to read for my Goodreads Reading Challenge, and I have 2 months to do it, and I definitely don't think it's gonna happen, but fingers crossed, y'all. Fingers crossed. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a nice little thumbs up. If you want to keep following me on this booktube journey, please subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at EricaAGobble. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you soon with another video. Bye!